Right now we're looking at we've advanced the camera into the sewer outside the building, and we're looking at the manhole structure just on the front of the building. And you see there's an outlet pipe there, and there's no bench in this manhole structure, so it's just a sump. So now we're going to pull the camera back into the building and through this problematic secondary backwater valve assembly that somebody else installed and that we recently relayed. You'll notice a couple times here a jump in the time and the footage, but this is pretty much a continuous video that I edited down to get rid of some dead time in there. So now we're coming inside the building and we're into this piping of this backwater valve. Right now we're kind of locked up in the valve, so I'm going to advance it now, and we're pulled it back through the valve. We advanced about 2 minutes. And we're on the upstream side of the check valve, and if you can't tell, the check valve is still closed and the sewer is filled with water. So this check valve is not opening when pressure with water. It should be opening. It's laid nice. You'll see that in the next video. I advanced it again to get out of that mess and come up from behind it now. And you can see up there the blockage that's in that sewer right upstream of that check valve. This is piling up right where we have you'll see a T that was installed to drain down into a lift station. There's the bad check valve, or that check valve with some waste underneath it. This could be problematic as well. But now we've cleared all that debris out of there, and we're going to re-video inspect this, starting at that manhole structure out in the front of the building and pulling it back. And this is still on the same day. This is the second time that this sewer backed up since we reinstalled the components of this check valve backwater control system originally installed by others. Through this cast iron pipe, see the water flowing. It's got pitch. Now we're into the reinstalled plastic piping, and you can tell there's debris floating by, so it's got pitch. Everything seems to be okay here. We're now pulling back through the check valve, but we've removed the flapper, so that's not in there anymore. You see that the water's dropping off nicely. So there's pitch in that check valve, should be draining out. There you can see the debris flowing. And here is the T that drops into some pumps if that check valve is operating properly and it is closed from a sewer surcharge. You can see right here that there, the cast iron, the water's a little deeper, but that's existing. We try to get the most out of it we can. You can see the water taper off, not just from a perspective point of view, but the water gets shallower as it goes through there, and you can tell the pipe is diving down. So that is absolutely the best that pipe can be laid as it is, but the check valve was not opening, so we're going to come back and change that check valve. So we think that was the part of the problem, or the main part of the problem.